All right, it looks like I'm live. So you know what that means. Time for scraps of joy. So I picked out some things I thought we might work with today. There's a little tiny flat back pearl thing here, color de-bling. I found it on the floor when I was vacuuming. I actually harvested 2 of those eyeballs from yesterday, so we might use that. And then some blah, 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 blah. Things that I threw in the scraps of joy, when I was cleaning up from harvesting recently, that I thought would just be fun. So there's our yesterday collage for 7/20/22. And that is day 6. So we are on to day 7. Oops. Okay, so we have this. And I know I want to put this in here, but I think where I want to put it is here. On one of these pages. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut the border off it, and it barely fits here. So we may put this here and then work with this page as it comes. Why don't we go ahead and just glue that down right now? Why don't we do that? We could do that. Nobody tells me what order to do stuff in. Okay, that's not true, but it was a thought. Let's just glue that right down. I'm not even going to ink the edges. Crafty ink, please be damned. I hope it is Friday. If you have a traditional work week, I am so happy that it's your final day of work, that hopefully as this posts or when you are watching it, you're off work in your leisure time. Although I know a lot of video watching does go on at jobs while people work. I am aware. Let me come down a little bit. This page is going to be a little bit hard to work on because there's... No, wait. Okay, we're just stuck with it like that. It'll just stick up a little bit. Whatever. Didn't not get that corner, but that's what glue sticks are made for, right? So, yes, I hope it is your Friday. I hope that you had an amazing end to your week, that you're going to have a fun, adventure-filled weekend, or a relaxing, chill, lay-around weekend, that you get any chores or errands you need to get done easily, and that you can spend your weekend doing things you like. All right, so let's get over to, this is where we are today. Yes. Okay, so I want to get one of these clippies just to hold the edge of this down for right now. It's a thing, right? Because it's puffy. It wants to be unruly. I wonder why. Is it because there's 9 million things glued in this tiny, tiny book? Okay, I'm trying to be better about getting it. I tend to pull things really close to me. And I either need to move the camera this way or I just need to scooch up a little bit. Okay. So out of these images, how do we want to do this today? We got a little bit of animal print fun left over from last month's 12 of 22 journal challenge from Beema's Crafty Corner. Let's tear some edges off there. Put that back in the scrappy bucket. Okay. Now we don't want that piece, and we want to no smooth edges, only torn edges. Just for now. There'll be a time that comes when I want everything trimmed and neat and pretty. Okay, so these are all going away. I know I could save those and make a background out of them, but little itty bitty pieces like that drive me bananas. Okay. I'm going to trim that down just a tiny bit more. It's a little bit too tall for this page. And it flares out just a little bit too wide right there. Okay. I like that. And we'll put this down here. Or maybe slide it under there. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue stick right down here just to help these stick together for the short term to make it easier to glue down. Okay. Now, we're going to ink up some edges here real quick. Oh, you almost thought I was forgetting, huh? Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? I know we'll probably have the same conversation when I do my live tonight. It's weird filming a video and then also doing a live. But if we do this every day in a live, it takes up most of the live, and that wasn't my intention. This was supposed to be, or it's meant to be, a separate daily thing. And I'll probably do it at least some of the time. No video, just, come on and do a little show and tell. Or share it to the Facebook group, If you're watching this and you're not a member of the Facebook group, you don't have to be. But if you want to join, the description or the link is in the description box below. No pressure. All things that you want to do, no obligations. This is truly just meant to be fun, light, silly. It truly, whatever brings you joy. If it's crocheting, crochet a little bit every day. If it's underwater basket weaving, do it as often as you can. I don't know how, I don't know what's involved in other than it's underwater. If it's tap dancing in your kitchen while you make mashed potatoes, do it. Make it so. Now we've got a good start on a background. What else do we want to do? We haven't had Panda in a little while, but I've had this thing over here for 95 years. So we're going to just tear that in half right there. Ink it up and put it right on the edge there. It's obviously the chopsticky thing. I love to eat with chopsticks if I can. I'm not super fabulous at it, but adds a little adventure to your dinner. Will I get this bite in my mouth or not? Your guess is as good. I'm better than just, it's more, it's like a 95% chance it's going where it's supposed to go. Every now and then it goes a little crazy. So, but I do enjoy Panda every now and then. I try not to get the dishes with the deep fried stuff in it, And I mostly eat chicken. I think next time we go, I might try one of their vegetarian options with the tofu. I think they have a couple of tofu options. So there we go. I could stick something down in there, but I'm not going to try because the pages are curved here. Okay. So we've got a little robot from one of those pages in that fashion magazine where the Asian lady was, but I thought it might be fun to keep something small out of that. This is the Star Mom or Galaxy Mom. I did that article about the lady who took charge of her life and was having, adventures and stuff. I thought we'd put them together. Do we want them over here though? Because they're always telling us to wear animal print and stuff as you get old. As women get older, it does become a thing. So do we want to put that over here, and then we could put him over here. They're still, it's the same spread. I don't want to lose her head though. Okay. And then maybe we're just gonna maybe just work it in like that. Yeah, and then we can trim or not trim. We can leave that sticking up if we want. Maybe we'll glue something to the back though in case we leave it sticking up. Some of this watermelon page that I just can't get enough of. Why did I put that upside down? Now I gotta wait for it to flow to it. At least it's mostly full. Hello, come on. But then gasp, I gotta try and cut out the circle again. And I did a reasonably good job of it. Okay. Let's try and get it up here where the peppery spot is. Because I like the way the pepper looks on the... Okay. Now we scissors it. Cut. And then we'll ink. So yeah, if you're harvesting magazines and you're like, that thing, I wouldn't normally use it in a collage, but it makes me happy, cut it out. Have a little notebook or some other type of glue book where you're just gluing things that make you happy. Gluing for no reason is totally a thing, guys. You don't have to have a reason to put it all on the same page, or you put one thing per page. If you like bigger images and you got a smaller book, and then you just have a book of things you like to flip through and look at because they make you happy. That's a thing too, guys. So let's cut the extra off, and we can keep this little piece over here. Put those back over here, and that piece can go in the trash. I even took out my trash today, peeps. Okay, that's definitely got to be inked, though. And we still have half. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay. The ink pad's a little wild and woolly today. Da, da. Da, 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 da. Then we'll ink this side in case something sticks up. Probably about a little, like an eighth of the eyeball will stick up. And we're going to all this effort for very little reward. But that's okay, because we're having fun. We're also throwing things around. Hey, maybe that's fun. All right, so let's do it this way. I need to get a tab onto one of these pages too. I said I was going to do that the other day, and then I didn't. All right. So let's see what's going on over here. Nope, we can't. Yeah, that's good. So there's no glue sticking up. Let's glue that edge back down. Or let's put that little thing back on there. This is pretty thick, so we may live to regret this decision about the... Or we just need more glue. Maybe more glue is the answer. And then we'll hold it for there. We're just going to hug this page for a minute. We're hugging the eyeball. We're hugging the eyeball. Do you hug your eyeball? Probably not. It's stuck in your head, unless you have extra eyeballs. In which case, I don't want to know. Maybe you have a jar of olives in your fridge. You want to hug that? It's a little eyeballish. You do what makes you happy. I'd love to hear in the comments sometimes, you guys. You can tell me little things, you know. You can tease me with things you like. Throw out hints. Maybe I can guess it. Maybe I can't. We know somebody who likes Justin Bieber. And there is... I feel like some people... Like, it's a guilty pleasure. If it makes you happy, I like some ridiculous, stupid-ass things. But they make me happy. And I'm not going to be ashamed of that. I like that song, Bop by the Hansons. You know. That is not a good song. But I like it. Makes me happy. Judge me. Go ahead. Judge me all you like. I don't want to put anything down here because then we're covering up the animal print too much. And what's the point? I guess if I know it's there, that's really all that matters. I did finally find and put into the bucket for the extra silly animal print book I'm going to make. The lime green cheetah print. There was some hot pink cheetah print in there. I think I might have put a page or two into the Scraps of Joy, because how could you not love lime green cheetah print? It's just ridiculous. Now this eyeball is on the, like, came off a piece that's like a cover or a really thick ad. So this would already be stuck down if it wasn't. And I want to make sure that this edge is going to stick. Oh, there's your bone folder. Hello, stupid. Bone folder. Burnish that. Burnish it! Okay, so over here I've always felt things really deeply. And I think we're going to do like that. Maybe a little more this way. We don't necessarily want to cover up the panda. Come on, panda. There we go. We smushed some glue down here. Maybe it'll, that one little, just the very edge was lifting up. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, so like that, I think. So we still have the Panda Express. And this is on a thick piece as well. I know a lot of people don't cut those out because they're harder to glue down with the glossy and the thickness. And they don't like the, you know, because obviously if you run your hand over this page, this is thicker. Your fingers are going to catch on that. Or if you were going to attempt to write on it, your pen or pencil would catch on that. I feel like we almost need a little David Bowie on this page. I gotta get some Starman stickers or something. I'm rarely envious of people, like in terms of, like, I'd like to be as experienced as Dee Dee Willingham in terms of collage and painting and reverse collage. I'm not envious of her drawing ability because obviously she spent years doing that and it was a source of income for her at one point. But occasionally I have craft supply envy. I got to tell you. Oh, that's just not sticking down. Okay, we're just gonna have to be happy that it's there like that. Okay. So that half of the page is done. Now, what do we want to do with the other half? I think I like this jewel. We're definitely putting that guy on there. Here is a bit from that blue. I took it out of the, so it needs to be a little bit smaller. Oops. When I watch like Colleen and Kathy Berg and all them, and they have spent years accumulating such a wide variety, and they're very experimental with what they do. But, you know, to be able to go into your craft stash and be like, I've got something for that, and I've got something for that. And they don't seem to have to struggle to find things. And sometimes I'm like, well, I won't be able to finish this right now. So in that respect, sometimes I do have a little bit of craft envy. But, you know, occasionally I can go, I wish I had blah, 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 and else shows up with whatever blah, blah, blah is. But I like the hunt. I want to be able to build a stash where I feel like I have a greater chance of doing something. Like next year, maybe I'd like to participate in one of the scavenger hunt challenges for the year, you know? Or one of those prompt challenges. Right now, I don't feel like I'd have the right stuff and that I'd spend a lot of time tracking down things. That's why I didn't do it this year. But, you know, because they look like fun. Why not? Colleen and Kathy's flashcard challenge looks super fun. There were several scavenger hunts last year, and I know there are some this year. I know there are 3 or 4 prompt challenges. I know there's like a planner thing you can buy and do prompts through that. So next year I'll be looking at doing something like that. And hopefully, as I get my magazine stuff under control and I start listing some sets for sale and stuff like that, I'll have it better organized, so I'll be able to pull out the things I want instead of going, I know I saw that 6 months ago. So yeah, there we are. All the edges are inked there. I'm just feeling inked edges right now. Like I said, sometimes I don't ink nothing. Do I want Hat Girl on there? Let me look in the... No, I think I like her right there. Let's ink her too. All right. And then we're going to glue that down and find a word that goes with it. I remember to get out my words today, so I have greater word choices. And then I think I'm going to go to Harbor Freight. I think for less than $20, I can get a little... Curly actually told me about it a while back, and I just haven't gotten around to it. You know, those little plastic things you can get they're meant for screws and bits and bobs in your garage or your workstation, you know, your crafty man cave thing. Although there are plenty of women with a crafty woman cave tool shed, you know. We like our tools too, drills and Dremels, and I like to be able to cut my own masonite and make super awesome books. And not that I don't already make super awesome books. Okay. I had it like, I know this is upside down, but I don't care. I like the forks coming down from the top. Okay. And then this goes next. And this is a jewel that was on one of those magazine pages. Sometimes if they're standalone enough, I think you could build like you could make a house out of this, right? If you were doing those funky wonky shaped house things that are so cute that everybody's been doing for like 2 years that I never did, and now that I kind of want to do. But you could, when they're shaped like this, that you could put a roof on that and a door and a little window. Could you put a whole row of stacking them, and that could be a thing, right? Yes, Amy, it could. They give you permission. Okay, so we want her next. So I'm going to put him kind of over here. So she needs to go right about on that. Okay, right about on that line. Well, the neighbor's air conditioning is going. You'd think after so much time I would just shut up about it, right? Oh my God, she's going on about it again. And then our little robot guy. He's not R2-D2, but he's in one of those shows or movies. Little robot-y dudes from the Star Wars universe. Right. We don't want him leaning forward, though. We don't want him to look like he's going to topple over. I want him to come over just a little bit, cover up that blingy edge on that side. Oh, I made a smudgy thing. Oh, well. My whole life is smudgy. Why not here? Smudgy and full of ink, and that's how I roll. All right, let's give it a little press down. I really do need an old Blockbuster card or gift card or something. The bone folder is not always the right tool. For the delicate magazine pages, a nice gift card with a little flex to it is a good idea. Okay. Now I am happy overall with that little bit of shenanigans. We left enough room on the thing to do a little tab. Our elephant did not get in here, but that's okay. That is okay. There's another day, another time. Just looking to see if it needs anything else, you know. Yeah, I think I like it the way it is. Let's find a little word or a phrase. Oh, there we go. I think I like that. Maybe something a little smaller though. Let's see. Because they look like they're ready for whatever. And I need to separate out these. I have gigantic words. I need to separate out the small ones so they're easier to look through. We've been on for 25 minutes, and as soon as we get a word nailed down, we'll be all done with this one. I may just go with ready. I kind of like it. This would be great if it was smaller. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Let's see. Too bad it's not smaller. Are you ready for an old-fashioned road trip? Oh, we've got shine. I think I just like ready. I feel like they're getting ready for some Avengers style. So we'll cut it down a little bit. We will trim around some of this to make it a little bit more compact. And then I will see you guys a short time after this video comes out, if you are going to Hanging in the Hollow tonight. If you have plans, I wish you the most joyful outcome for those plans, that you have an awesome time in great company. If you're just going to chill around your house and take it easy, I hope it is the chillingest time ever, and that maybe you can find something fun to watch or listen to. If you're looking for a movie and some popcorn or something like that. All right, ink. I have Butterfingers today, guys. Butterfingers. Let's try and smoosh a little ink in here. Da, 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 da. So they are ready for whatever's going to happen. All right, let's use this little. Let's just glue the heck out of that. All right. They are ready for whatever's going to happen on this Friday night. All right. So we're going to do this, the one for this right at the top. It is day 7. I have glue everywhere. Day 7. Oh. Day 7. 4, 8, 20, 22. And there we go. There is, oh, we forgot our bling. We didn't put our, but hold on. We can't leave until we put our bling on here. Maybe right where his little eyeball is supposed to be, like his little sensor right there. Let's do it right there. We'll try a little Fabri-Tac on this, I guess. Oh, now it's stuck to just my finger. All right. Hold on. We got to, before it starts glue boogering. Before we start getting a little. There we go. Now we've given him a little blingy fun. And we have officially used all the things that I pulled out for this fun little Friday Scraps of Joy. If you want to share, if you're playing along, even intermittently, all scraps of joy are valid, whether you do it every day, once a week, once a month, twice a year, every other year, whatever it is. Feel free to share on the Facebook group. That's what it's there for. It's for everybody to share things with one another, to communicate, to have a little fun. I would love to see what you're working on. You can share works in progress and all that fun kind of stuff. I will figure out a tab. I don't want to take up more time right now, but I'm going to get some kind of tabby thing going on, and we will see it tomorrow in Saturday's rendition of Scraps of Joy. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Have a joyful Friday. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to anybody who would like them. I will see you all again real soon. Bye, 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 bye. The end.